The new Red Dead Online update for the month of August has brought about 6 gold and money bonuses and payout changes for you to enjoy, and so today on the show we're going to be breaking down all of the best ways to capitalize on these bonuses so you can make tons of extra gold and money just by playing the game this month. These bonuses have a focus on content that we haven't really seen in the spotlight for a while, so that's definitely refreshing. They're also really good for beginner players out there, and you can either just relax and play for your own enjoyment, or still stack currency, and if you're a hardcore player, you can also choose to take the more grindy approach by being smart with running these missions and engaging with these activities, and by selectively picking and choosing where to focus your efforts, you can make game-changing amounts of gold, money, and XP this month. So with that said, let's get started. If you enjoy this video at any point, or if you just find it helpful, let me know by dropping a like on it. And if you want to stay up to date with everything Red Dead Redemption 2 and Red Dead Online, then please consider hitting that subscribe button with your bell notifications turned on. Jumping in, our first money bonus will be on double money and XP on the free roam missions in this game. With this bonus, 12 minutes spent per stranger mission is your key here. Not only does that ensure you get your 32 gold nuggets and XP, and those are being accumulated at optimal levels for speed and amount, but also on average, you're going to be getting $35 to $40 per stranger mission this month. I did a nice mix of bushwhacks, jailbreaks, recovery missions, and destroy supplies. My average payout for 10 12-minute stranger missions was within that range. Stranger missions also have a slightly different payout structure per minute depending on the type of mission itself, so some missions will be a little more or a little less, and that's why I gave a range here. For example, one 12-minute mission I did resulted in $34.17, and another 10-minute mission resulted in $30.10. For an On the Hunt mission for Hamish, I received $36.77 for spending 12 minutes on the mission, and on another On the Hunt, I was actually awarded with $35.77. So the same applies here if you want to aim for quicker mission completions, then you're looking at what would be a few different payouts for 5-minute missions as well. On a wagon repossession for Josiah Trelawney, I actually received a payout of $14 for spending only just 5 minutes on the mission, but on another wagon repossession mission this time, except for Hector, I received $14.75 for the same 5 minutes. So from this, we can come to the conclusion that there are very small differences in payout from the fact that you're doing different missions despite you taking the same amount of time to complete said missions, and there's also other small circumstantial payout differences even between two of the same type of mission, like on the hunt missions, bushwhacks, repossessions, stolen horses, etc., whichever one you're doing. But thankfully, all of them fall into that $35 to $40 range for 12 minutes spent, and that makes double money stranger missions more profitable than standard free roam bounties and even infamous bounties for the same amount of time spent. Not a whole lot, but there is a difference, and we proved that here. So with that info in mind, players who are sick of grinding bounties or blood money missions and they're just looking to try something else here, this is worth it. For players who don't have the bounty hunter role or any roles in general, stranger missions and blood money missions are really your only options here. It's one of the most consistent and reliable ways to earn money and gold when you get started in Red Dead, and the numbers don't lie here. Also, these missions fit really well into the time you have while you're waiting to buy more supplies for your camp, or in between different doing legendary animal hunts, things like that. Next up, we have double money and XP on Call to Arms, and this lucrative bonus will allow players to earn 1 gold bar, $600, and 4,000 XP in about 45 minutes to 1 hour. Now the base payout is 1 gold bar, $300, and 2,000 XP for completing all 10 waves without any sort of bonus, not counting any of the XP you're going to get from kills, challenges, headshots, etc. But all those payouts that I mentioned are the full payouts for completing all 10 waves. If you were to unfortunately get killed during any of the waves below 10, you would fail the mission and you will only be paid 10 gold nuggets per wave that you completed. So 9 waves would still be 90 gold bars, but the money you're paid out decreases significantly here. So you definitely want to complete all 10 waves. That is, unless you're just trying to farm a little bit of money just for farming a few waves. So what I recommend is work your way up to wave 5, then you can kill your character. That would cause you to fail the Call to Arms match, but don't abandon the game mode from there. What you should do is just replay, because even though the ticker on your screen in the top right corner for your golden money doesn't actually update and the game doesn't show you're getting paid, for each round of Call to Arms you're getting paid for that round as long as the entire mode ends. But you do have the option to literally replay it from there. You don't need to abandon the job, because that way you can replay this over and over and over without necessarily going through that 48-minute cooldown timer like you would have to if you were to abandon Call to Arms or if you were to complete all 10 waves. Also, the first few waves are just much easier and faster to complete, so you can farm gold, money, and XP that way. That's definitely my recommended method for farming Call to Arms this month. After that, we have double gold, money, and XP on the Land of Opportunity story missions. These are a series of co-op multiplayer missions in Red Dead Online. They follow a loose narrative and basically introduce you to the world of the game, but honestly, they're really fun here. Playing the Land of Opportunity missions in Red Dead Online is a really good way to earn gold bars for several reasons, like replayability, honor path variations, co-op play like I mentioned, and additional experience and rewards. And overall, these missions definitely are just an engaging and an enjoyable way to accumulate that gold while immersing yourself in the game's world and story. And the payout structure for these missions is just like everything else. 32 gold nuggets per 12 minutes, but with the double rewards, that's actually going to be 64 gold nuggets for 12 minutes per mission completed. And you're also looking at about $65 to $70 for every 12 minutes that you spend on the mission before you go on to complete it with those double money, double gold, and double XP bonuses. After that, we have double gold, money, and XP on the free roam events. These are available for all role and all non-role related free roam events. The money payouts are decent here, ranging from around $35 to $50 per match, but the downside is you have to wait to be invited to specific ones. So depending on the times of day you're available to play, you may miss out on some of your favorite modes and you just have not so great options. But to help you plan with ones you want to actually participate in the description below, I will link you to an official Red Dead Redemption 2 online free roam event schedule, which shows you in your local time zone a specific free roam event and when it's available to play. And if you want to maximize returns for your time spent playing this month, honestly, it probably would be better to focus on other activities that we've discussed, but this one isn't too bad if you have the opportunity to try it out. After that, we have double gold, money, and XP in the featured series. Now, this is for the featured series PvP game modes, so these modes are worth it if you're a big PvP player or if you're new to the game. Matches last around 9 minutes long, and you can earn 48 gold nuggets, and that's about $45 per match as well. This can accumulate into significant earnings over time as long as you're present when the match ends, but while not everyone enjoys PvP, these modes definitely do offer some lucrative money and gold earning opportunities, so definitely have fun with those. And lastly, we have double money and XP on races and horse races. These are going to be definitely the least popular bonus and option here. This playlist is becoming more and more dead by the day, but perhaps with double rewards there will be more of a population in this playlist. Expect these races to go by very quickly, which means, as you know, not much of a payout. That is, unless everyone's using macros to AFK the golden money and XP during these races, in which case you do get a good payout for doing absolutely nothing, but you have to wait the 15 minutes per race at a time while everyone else is AFK and running down the match timer. Pretty lame if you ask me. But those are my top 6 best ways of making gold, money, and XP fast this month in Red Dead Online for the August event. I'd love to know in the comments below what your currency grinding strategy is going to be. Mine's going to be a mix of the stranger missions, some call to arms, and keeping up with all my roles. And then of course, I'll probably do a little bit of Land of Opportunities missions if I feel like matchmaking with other players. And so with all that said, we're going to wrap things up right here. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you all enjoyed the video today. And if you did, hopefully I earned your like on it. And of course, if you are new to my channel and you want to stay up to date with all the best Red Dead Online and Rockstar Games content, then please consider hitting that subscribe button so you don't miss out on a single thing we post here on the channel. We consistently talk about updates, news, information, tips, tricks, and even leaks, and we'll keep you guys updated here on the channel daily, so make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you want to follow me over on Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram, those are the best places to get connected with me outside of YouTube, and you're more than welcome to ask me any questions on those platforms. You can follow me at HazardusHDTV, and all of my social media links can be found in the description down below. With that being said, thank you all so much for watching, everyone. I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your day, and I will see you guys in the next Red Dead Online video. Adios, amigos.